London have been found guilty of conspiracy to murder by becoming suicide bombers. Ibrahim Savant, Arafat Khan and Waheed Zaman were convicted by a jury at Woolwich Crown Court. The men had been recruited back in 2006 by the ringleader of what became known as the airline bomb plot. The investigation, which lasted 4 years, has cost millions of pounds and led to 3 major trials, as June Kelly explains.
They lived on the terrace streets of London, but these young men had declared war on the West.
Remember, as you kill us, you will be killed, and as you bomb us, you will be bombed.
They were visitors to the house which had become a bomb factory, and behind their own front doors they were preparing to become suicide bombers ready to commit mass murder.
There will be floods of martyrdom operations and bombs falling through your lands. There will be daily torment in this world, and a greater torment awaits you in the hereafter.
Waheed Zaman, Arafat Khan and Ibrahim Savant, today found guilty of conspiracy to murder. They were members of a terrorist cell involved in a plot which was being directed from Pakistan.
The jury was satisfied that they were deadly serious in their intent and were party to the conspiracy to murder. Sadly, this reminds us that there are people in the community that are intent on doing us harm.
The cell leaders were found guilty last year of conspiring to blow up transatlantic planes.
Need to clear back.
It's the plot which transformed air travel and led to restrictions on liquids in hand luggage. When it came to the explosives the bombers were planning to use, we asked an expert to use the same mix on this fuselage. It would have been far worse in a pressurised cabin at high altitude. The 3 men convicted today lived a dual existence, partly embracing a Western lifestyle. Waheed Zaman worked at Hamleys, the London toy store, and supported Liverpool Football Club. But in his suicide video, he urged Muslims to wage holy war against the West. Ibrahim Savant grew up in East London and signed up to a radical form of Islam. He became obsessed with martyrdom. And Arafat Khan, a hip-hop fan, a drug user and a nightclubber. While making marriage plans, he was recording his suicide video as he prepared for death. By going for aircraft, the leaders of the cell wanted to wound Western economies right at their core. The 3 convicted today may not have been told the target, but each was ready to slaughter hundreds of people. June Kelly, BBC News.